So in this session, what I'd like to do is tap around the feeling of loneliness or depression that can come up during the festive period, because it's not always a happy time for us. It can actually just really highlight how low we're feeling, particularly in comparison to an ideal of Christmas that was shown in the media, or even Christmases that we've had in the past, and that's just not happening this year. Okay, so just mirroring me as we're tapping, and I'll try and touch on a few things that might be alive for you, and you can always just explore that yourself after the tapping session further. Okay, some of those bigger themes. All right, so just mirroring me. You can say this out loud or in your head. Okay, so I'm feeling lonely. I'm feeling alone. Even if I have loving family around me, I may still feel lonely, and that's okay. Feeling this sadness, and just tuning into what the feeling is and where it is for you. I'm doing this here, but it may not be that. It may be in your head, just where is that sense of low feeling or sadness? Is it grief? Okay. Feeling this grief. Things aren't as I'd like them to be. In fact, it's been really difficult for me recently. This year hasn't been an easy one. It's been quite a tough period. And there's been a lot for me to hold. And that's taken a lot of energy. And it can feel really lonely at times. And a bit too much for me to bear. The loneliness of carrying that pain. Feeling isolated. And everything that reminds me of. Those times in my life when I felt like this before. Maybe I can start to let go of some of this pain and this feeling of isolation. Even if it feels a little strange or vulnerable at first, maybe it will lead me to a greater sense of connection with myself and with others. So just tuning into that sense of sadness or heaviness, low feeling. Just stop tapping a moment so you can do that. So what is just being aware of the quality and what it's like for you. Is it heavy? Is it tight? Is it pressure on your chest? Is it in your heart? Just becoming aware. Just noticing, is this a familiar feeling? Is this something you feel every day or? Okay, and we're just going to tap with that feeling in the body now and the emotion. If you were to label that emotion, what would it be? Okay, and what would it say? That part of your body. What's the phrase for you? Okay, we'll just try some out and see if any of them resonate for you. I don't feel good enough. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy of love. No one likes me. No one loves me. I'm not lovable. I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. Everybody else is fine. Everyone else knows what they're doing. Maybe. No one else feels like this. No one really understands. At least that's what it feels like at times. I feel painfully alone. This pain in my heart, wherever it is for you, this heaviness, this holding. Maybe I can start to let some of it go. Okay. Feeling alone. This loneliness at Christmas. This painful time of year. I don't always enjoy it. Sometimes it can be really difficult. Okay, we're just going to finish off doing a bit of a visualization, okay? In communication with your subconscious, so just close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Okay. So what I'd like you to do is have a sense of yourself, maybe on Christmas Day, wherever the festive period, wherever you might be. Maybe you're at home, maybe with family. You can either have a felt sense of that, you might see an image of that in your mind's eye. Just notice how you look. Are you a bit slumped, or looking out the window feeling sad? What's the feeling there? Okay. And what I'd like you to do is just ask yourself, what do you need? Okay. What's the emotion that you would want to have in that moment, or need? It may be love, maybe ease, maybe happiness, anything that feels right for you. Okay. Once you have that, chosen that emotion, what I'd like you to do is to begin to imagine drawing that in from the universe, from around you. That feeling, maybe allowing it to flow into you like light, like warmth, flowing into your body, and putting your hand on your heart and rubbing your heart. What I'd like you to do is see that emotion flowing through your body, out of your heart, and into that moment in the future. So whether it's joy or love, flowing into that future you during the festive period. Just noticing how you change in that image. Okay. When you feel ready, just pause with rubbing your heart, allowing that image to fade, and just slowly opening your eyes when you're ready. Okay. And just checking in with yourself and seeing how you feel now. What's changed? Okay. So that last exercise, you can add more layers of emotion that you can allow to flow into you now and into you in the future. So you can build it up until you really see that shift happen. as well as obviously you can do the tapping for yourself and maybe working through difficult Christmases, you know, some of the emotions that came up for you, going into it more deeply, to help ease some of that grief and sadness and sense of loneliness. Okay, well, wishing you a gentle Christmas and hopefully a joyful new year.